start to the weekend, I have a really cool body language hack to share with you that's going to help you understand and see if someone is lying to you. So this is really helpful, especially if you have open homes today. It's called pacifiers, and the reason why it's called pacifiers is it's just like when you give a child a pacifier. The intent is that it is self-soothing, because when you are telling a lie, you feel this discomfort rise within you, within your body, and you want to self-soothe, you want to pacify yourself so that you ease the discomfort. Now, FBI negotiators use this tool. It is also known by body language experts, and here's the main sign. It's any type of face touching, right? So it's like they're trying to when they're adjusting their hair, or when they're adjusting their glasses, touching any type of facial touching is a pacifier. Because if you notice what babies do and children do, they do this a lot. So, for example, if someone says to you, would you like, if you ask a buyer today, would you like to make an offer on this? And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll make an offer. That is a sign that they're probably not telling the truth. You can then follow up that question with, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're interested in other properties. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like you don't really like the backyard. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like this is not enough space for you. The ability for you to follow up in that moment means that you can control where the negotiation goes and where the direction of the conversation goes. It gives you a level up a playing field, levels up your playing field. Because if you can understand when people are trying to self-pacify, when they're telling a lie because they want to be polite, they don't want to, they don't want to come across as rude, it means you've got the ability to really uncover what it is that they're trying to say by saying, maybe I'm wrong. So you're letting them be able to explain what it is that is causing the friction. Pacifiers can also mean, touching the back of the neck. Generally, when people are touching the back of the neck, it's, that saying, there's like a pain in the neck. It means that you're becoming a pain in the neck. So especially if you're sitting across at a listing from someone and you start asking these questions, and then it's becoming like a bit of an interrogation. If you see a vendor, do this and they're answering your questions, that means it's like they're trying to relieve the pressure, but also they're saying, okay, you're getting kind of annoying now. Once you see that signal, that's your signal to then back off and to say, okay, let's take this in another direction. So again, watching out for these signs of body language gives you a huge advantage to really understand what people are thinking, because it's easy to lie through your teeth. That's what the saying is, lying through your teeth. But the way that your body reacts, we have a lot less control over that, especially when, as you know, when something surprising happens, when we're caught off guard, your body immediately jolts up. Your body immediately reacts without you even controlling it. It is it's a defense mechanism, and it's also something that is innate. So your body reacts quickly, and that means your face also reacts before your brain gets the chance to say something that is incongruent. The other thing to watch is to find out how people are using their hands. So when they looked at poker players that were really good at their game and really good at understanding if people were actually bluffing about their cards, it wasn't the face, because especially poker players, they're trained to understand that they're trained to be able to control their face, because that's where they think that other players are watching. Where they found out if they had really good cards or bad cards is by how swiftly they were playing the cards. So it's like the swiftness of your hands indicates how confident you are. People who had really good cards, poker players had really good cards, they were playing really swiftly. It was flowing, it was smooth, it was like a dance. If they had really bad cards, they were kind of like holding back. It was more of a clenched fist. It was more jagged. It was more shaky. So you could really tell how comfortable someone is just by the way that they are speaking to you with their hands. I hope that's useful. there's a thing called improv, and when you get to an improv workshop, you can actually see in real life scenario how this plays out when two people are playing out a scene and they don't know what's happening next and how they are reacting to the scene. You're getting information about how people are really thinking and feeling without them even saying it. You're getting like one of the in Mel Robbins' podcast is a 5-second head start on how they are actually interpreting and feeling your words. So it's almost like watching a video on slow-mo, and you become really attuned with how people's body language is and what that's saying about their state of mind, what that is saying about how they're responding to you, what it's like, what you get to predict what they're going to say next. It is a really powerful tool. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll share some more of these tips with you. And in the meantime, enjoy the day. Bye.